Y'all, this is literally like my 5th time recording this video. Death to all screen sharing apps and programs.
Ow.
What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you are not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. As you can tell by the title of this video, we are going to be going over my January 2018 budget report card. I'm recording this video pretty late on Friday because, like you just heard, this is like my 5th or 6th time literally trying to record this. Like, oh my gosh. So I may not be putting this out on Friday for Financial Freedom Friday. It's probably going to be coming out in the wee hours of Saturday morning or like early Saturday morning during the daytime. But we're going to go ahead and do my budget report card. So like always, when we start off with the budget report card, we start off with the check-in of the goals that I set. So the way that I usually set my goals, I set these goals when I did my January budget with me video, but then by the time the following week I did my December budget report card, I pretty much knew that the way that I set my goals up, they were almost unattainable. Some things had came up within that first week, really, after my budget with me video that I did not really foresee coming. So there were a lot of things that I really had to take care of in January, which kind of prevented me from going all out on my debt payments and savings and all of that. I was more so focused on staying afloat and all of that. So yeah, but I'm still, for the sake of the video, going to go through the goals that I set like I always do. So goal number 1 was to put at least $720 in my savings slash sinking funds. Goal number 2 was to pay at least $800 towards my car loan. Goal number 3 was to keep my everyday spending under $600, and for everyday spending, that means like my groceries, personal household, shopping, restaurants, all of that good stuff. And then goal number 4 was to have a no spend month, but the no spend month wasn't really like a goal. It was more so like trying to give myself something to strive for, but not necessarily hit. The reason why is because in December, my shopping budget was over budget because of Christmas. I usually don't even participate in Christmas, but Old Navy had a really good sale, and then I bought more Christmas gifts than I normally would for, you know, a couple of special people in my life. So I really just made this a no spend month for January, more so to challenge myself not to go over budget again, which I normally don't go over budget in shopping. So goal number 1 was not done. Just by the way, let me insert this in here. This budget report card will be a lot different than previous ones. So what I'm trying to do now is split up like the budget category part from and make that completely separate from like the savings, the debt, and the net worth tracker. So because your net worth has to do with, you know, your assets and liabilities and stuff, I felt like that stuff should be in one video, and then this one should be in another. And I actually was suggested this by the Fun and Budget Act here on the YouTube, in the YouTube community. So she suggested it, and then I started thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what, it probably would be better for me to split it. So this month will be the first month where I split it. That will also give you guys more like centralized content to watch and stuff like that. So you guys will get the update as far as my savings, sinking funds, and all of that in the video that should be posted Monday or Tuesday. Goal number 2 was to pay at least $800 towards my car loan. Was not able to do that. Again, you guys will get the update for that in Monday or Tuesday's video. Goal number 3 was to keep my everyday spending under $600. I was able to accomplish that, and you guys will see the breakdowns for all of that in just a couple of seconds. And then goal number 4, wasn't able to attain that because it wasn't really a strict goal per se. So now let's go ahead and get into the budget categories. Category number 1 is groceries. I estimated $300, and my actual was $84.81. So I was under budget, $215.19. I did go down on my grocery budget this month. I really don't spend a lot of money on groceries. There have been a couple of months where it's been like over $200, but for the most part, it's been under $200 every month. So I did come down on that for my February budget with me video. If you have not seen that, I will link that up in the eye in the sky for you. So next category is personal. For me, personal and household are together. So this includes like face products, hair products, toilet paper, paper towels, that kind of stuff. I estimated $100 and my actual was $102.47, and that's because one of the items that I had to purchase for personal was like $50, $40 to $50, so that took up the majority of that budget. But even then, I still was only over budget by $2.47. Next was restaurants. I estimated $100 and my actual was $102.17. And the reason why I was over in this category, and it's not an excuse, it's just literally the reason why, I did start picking up more of my nursing shifts, which I will tell you guys about that towards the end of the video. And because I did pick up a couple of shifts where it was like the days that I usually cook dinner, because I only cook dinner 3 times a week, I just didn't have, and I work nights, so I just did not have the energy to wake up like an hour before work to go ahead and cook dinner. So I just had to kind of rush to fast food and get some food, and so that's why I was over on restaurants. But I was only over by $2.17, so that was pretty good. Gas for my car, I estimated $100. I spent $114.50. Again, the reason is because I'm starting to pick up more nursing shifts, so I did up that budget in my February budget with me video. But even then, I was only over by $14.50. I believe I ended up filling up 3 times. It was like $37, $41, and then like maybe another $40 or something like that. I have an 18.5 gallon tank, so yeah. Next is shopping. My estimate was $100 and my actual was $75.17, which is actually pretty cool. My shopping budget is not like normal shopping. Like, for instance, let's say that I'm out because I needed to get hair products and I was hungry and wanted a snack, and so I bought a honey bun. That honey bun is not categorized as groceries. I'm not grocery shopping. It's just categorized as shopping for me. So a lot of times that's why my shopping budget is so like the actual is so small, because I'm not a shopper, okay? But this month it was actually a lot higher because I did go on a little shopping spree, I guess you could say, a haul, actually twice, once in January and then once today. So you guys will get 2 shopping on a budget videos this month, so stay tuned for that. The first one that has to do with January will be up this coming week, and you guys will be able to see some of the things that I bought. $1.50 items, $3.50. I mean, all kinds of stuff. It was pretty cool. So I was under budget even with all of that shopping by $24.83. And it's so funny because when my mom and I were at the store shopping, I'm like getting stuff, and so there's like this one big item that took up the majority of that budget, where I'm like, I was like contemplating, I'm like, no, I don't know. And then I was like, no, you know what, Mom, let me check to see like how much I have left in my shopping budget. And I'm like, you know what, I can afford it. Like, just throw it in a bag, okay? So yeah, so I'm starting to be like a lot more conscious of things when it comes to that. Next one is supplements, estimated $60, didn't spend any. It's because I missed a couple of days on my supplements, so I'm actually at towards the end of one of my bottles of supplements, so I should be re-upping on both of those coming up in February. But that left me under budget by $60. And the last 2 categories, my electricity, I estimated $60. My actual was $44.24. I believe I came down on my electricity budget for February because I don't think I've spent more than $45. Yeah, maybe $45, $50 on electricity since I've been in this townhouse. So this is kind of like normal, I guess, for me. And so I was under budget $15.76. Gas for the house, I went up on that budget in January because it was starting to get really, really cold, you know, negative 12 degrees at night and stuff like that. So I was running the heat a lot. So my estimate was 100 and my actual was 91.54. So I estimated pretty good. I was under budget $8.46. this category, y'all gonna kill me. This category kills me. I might as well just put something in my budget for business just in case. But oh, you know what I just thought about? I literally just messed up my whole February budget, because now that I'm thinking about it, I actually have another business expense. This one, I literally wrote this stuff down just so this wouldn't happen, like as far as my websites renewing. And yeah, one of my websites is renewing in February, and I forgot to put in my budget with me video. Anyway, so my estimate was 0 because I didn't see me buying anything for business, but my actual was $337.28. And so I'll tell you guys what that money was spent on. Let me open my budget planner. So the first thing, so I use Sideline, which is like a second number for your phone. And the reason, so I've been using this for a couple years now, and it's been free, and now it's paid, and it's $100 a year. I totally forgot that my subscription was going to start in January. So that was $100. And the reason why I'm going ahead and continuing on with that is because if I ever change my regular number, all of my business contacts will have that Sideline number. So no matter how many times I change my regular number, it doesn't matter, because my Sideline number will never change. So I just thought that was better than me changing my number, having to text everybody. It's too much. Next was Thrive Themes. That's a WordPress plugin. I've been using Optimized Press for years and years and years, and I just got fed up with it. Thrive Themes is much better. I originally got with it because I'm like, okay, it's a 30-day money back guarantee. If it's not as good as it says it is, all right, cool. But I love Thrive Themes. Man, I will use them forever, like literally. And all of this stuff is going to be written off with my 2018 taxes. Let's see, on the 17th, I went to Best Buy and bought me a 4 terabyte hard drive. My 1 terabyte hard drive, I've had it for a couple of years, and now with me posting, on YouTube more consistently and stuff, of course, videos takes up quite a bit of space. So I bought a 4 terabyte hard drive for $108 after taxes. So it was actually 50% off. The next day, I purchased my new social media planner, which is right here, actually. And if you have not checked out my video review, unboxing, first impressions of this, I will link that in the eye in the sky so you guys can see that. Really, really cool planner. I'm actually going to start using it this Sunday. And that's pretty much it. So all of that came up to $337.28, which of course I was over budget with that because it wasn't even in the budget. But it is what it is. Again, I can write it off at the end of the year. So my overall budget, the estimate was $760, and $760 only includes the groceries, household, personal, restaurants, shopping, and my supplements. It does not include like electricity and gas. And so originally, I was severely under budget. I only spent like maybe $470, so I was under basically almost $300. But then when you add the business stuff in there, my actual ended up coming up to $816.40, so I was over budget $56.40, which is not bad considering I spent over $300 on my business this month. So to only be over by $56 is pretty good. So if I had to give myself a grade for last month, well, now it's last month because I'm recording this on February 2nd. Originally, I was going to give myself a D+, but I think that I'm going to upgrade that to a C+, and here's why. So yes, I was over budget in a couple of categories, one for like $2.17, the other one for like $2.19, and then $14.50. But even though I was over budget overall, considering my circumstances for January, I think I did pretty good. My biggest goal was keeping myself afloat despite having all these extra things that I had to worry about and pay attention to and put on my plate. I didn't have to put credit cards. I didn't have to tap into my savings, none of that. So I'm going to give myself one grade higher, but I'm not going to go any further than that, just because I wasn't able to be as intense with my savings and my debt as I usually am. So yeah, I'm going to go with a C+. plus. Okay, so I'm going to change that D plus to a C plus. And so rounding out this video, like always, we go over my financial goals for the following month, which is now this month, February 2018. So goal number 1 is to put at least $500 in my savings / sinking funds. And as of now, everything is looking a lot better as far as everything that I'm having to handle. So if everything is not back where it's supposed to be in February, it definitely will be in March. But as it seems as of now, I should be able to reach goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to pay at least $800 towards my car loan. This does, for those of you all who are new, this does include my $262.53 minimum payment. I believe that I'll be able to reach that as well. And then goal number 3 is to be able to cash flow my eye exam, glasses, and contacts all together, which, yeah, you guys will see this coming Friday, what's up with that whole ordeal. But yeah, I think I should be able to hit that goal as well. But wait till y'all see the price tag on everything. Oh my gosh, I just can't. Okay. So things that I can improve on. The first thing is to temporarily pick up more nursing shifts to accelerate my debt payoff even more. So I made a video probably sometime this summer about my desire to get back in nursing. I have been out of it for since July 29th, 2013. And I really just wanted to get back into it. I missed it. I was one of those people who got into nursing because I love helping people. It was not about the money. Nurses do not get paid enough money for what we have to deal with, all the responsibilities on our shoulders, whatever. But I was missing something that I was passionate about. And so I decided to go back into it. And it's kind of like serving two purposes. So I'm able to like fill this gap and fill this void of not being in nursing anymore, because I was completely out of it. This whole all of 2017, I pretty much did not work. The couple of hours that I was able to pull money in from it was like me having to go to the facility to do CPR training or to do some kind of training for the state or something like that. But I didn't actually work shifts, if that makes sense. Well, except towards the end of 2017, like the very, very end. But basically all of the money that I was able to pay off in debt, all of the money I was able to use to save up was all based on my self-employment income. So now I'm coming up on my 3-year anniversary of having my car. That will be in July, and I got a 6-year loan. And so my biggest goal is to pay off my last debt, which is my car, by my 3-year anniversary of having my car. And so that will pretty much be about a 18-month journey of being on a debt freedom journey. And so that is my goal, is to get that done, you guys. Like, I'm super excited. And so, yes, I can do it on just my self-employment income. It hasn't been a problem up until now, but I know that picking up more shifts, at least temporarily until my debt is gone, is going to help me accelerate that even more. I'm PRN. My only obligation is to work 1 shift every 6 months. So I already told my supervisors, like, look, after my debt is gone, you guys will probably see me like once a week, if that, maybe once every 2 weeks. And honestly, I love nursing so much. No matter how much money I make, like, after I've taken my break away from it, a much needed break, like I graduated high school at 16, went straight into college, taking 20 credit hours, playing ball, working, like I did a lot. So I needed that break. But now after all of that, like, really no matter how much money I make, I'm going to do some kind of nursing, like, period. I just am. So at least for now, I'm going to be working a lot just to get the last bit of this debt completely gone by July. So I'm in a short period of time to get all of the rest of this debt gone. And the second thing that I can improve on, and this will always be there, is to continue to increase my income. It's so important to increase my income, increase my cash flow, keep my expenses as low as possible, at least for the fixed expenses, because the less I have to spend in fixed expenses, the more money that I'll have to be able to enjoy, to be able to invest with, and different things like that. So that is pretty much my budget report card. Like I said, I would give myself a solid C+. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave down in the comment section how your January went if you would like. Again, if you have not checked out my February budget with me video, feel free to check that out. It'll be in the eye in the sky and also down in the description box. But other than that, I will see you guys Sunday night or Sunday morning, one of those times, for our next episode of Dinner on a Budget. And this coming week, you guys will see about 3 or 4 videos from me, some pretty cool videos. So I will see you guys in the next one. Please like this video, thumbs up the video, leave down a comment in the comment section, and subscribe to this channel if you have not already. And I will see you guys in the next one.